I want to talk about being happy in a relationship, not because of a relationship. Your happiness is a ton of weight and a ton of pressure to put on somebody else. No one person can handle that. I mean, and ultimately, you can't give all that agency to somebody else. You can't be miserable just because your partner or even friend is unhappy with you. Like, if you let how another person feels determine how you feel, you completely give up your agency. You give up yourself. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't care how another feels. You should. You should empathize and have compassion and understanding. And more importantly, you should be an adult about not hurting anybody, because that is your responsibility, is doing right. But ultimately, how they feel is their responsibility. And you are your own person. You know, you're not just a reaction to somebody else. Like, other people or even a relationship is not the answer to life. I know we're taught that, like, love is the answer. So we seek the answer to our unhappiness and our brokenness in relationships. But that's not what love is. And no matter how close to perfect that anybody could be, like the wonderful collaborations that we find in life, like, in the end, there will always be a lacking or something missing. You know? We have to enlighten ourselves. And ultimately, the only one who can do that is you. But it's okay, you know. In fact, I feel like part of how you find it is your own OK-ness with what is, you know. Like, there's a joy that we find in, like, creating that happiness for ourselves, in ourselves. Or at the very least, that beginning of that road, I know because I've been down that road before, is the OK-ness. I know it seems impossible to create happiness from within you, but it starts with just an acceptance of everything as it is, an OK-ness. I feel like where it's close to ends, I don't know, I'm not there yet, but is ultimately what I'm doing now, in a way, sharing it unconditionally with everybody out of love. If you find something that you've seen and heard in this video that you like, particularly like something I may have said, feel free to quote me in it in the comments. And if you have any thoughts on it, feel free to discuss in the comments as well. Because I feel like I've dropped a lot of bombs with this video really fast. So I want people to have time to decompress and catch up. And I thank you guys for being this place for me to give. I don't need anything from you guys. I don't need you to stay followed or subscribed. I don't need money. You know, this is really just this unconditional gift out of an abundance and an appreciation and out of a love. So I thank you for being able to be a container for that.